Squirrel Master, BTM, Country Tale Entertainment. Every chart red, every digging crime, bloodbath. Woke up this morning, every chart bleeding red. The gen check this portfolio, almost fell out of bed. Bitcoin down 40, altcoins down 75. Paper hands already selling, barely staying alive. Dick screener, all red candles, volume through the flow. Degens panic dumping, couldn't take it anymore. Squirrel Master watching cold, diamond hands locked tight. Bloodbath in the market, BTM never fright. Cold storage sealed, private keys untouched. Bloodbath happened, BTM never selling much. Bloodbath, BTM, every chart in the red, bloodbath, CTE, Degens filled with dread. Paper hands selling, diamond hands hold tight. Bloodbath, Ozark, BTM never fold, never fold. Terra Luna 0 FTX took the risk. 3 arrows capital failed every single test. Celsius froze the wallets, Voyager went dark. Bloodbath consuming everything from close to far. Degens bought the top and now they selling the bottom. Paper hands never learning, every cycle forgotten. Squirrel Master watching receipts, been here before. Bloodbath always temporary, BTM knew the score shot. 256 still running, hash rate never drop. Amp miner on the rack, bloodbath never stopped it. Bloodbath, BTM, every chart in the red, bloodbath, CTE, Degens filled with dread. Paper hands selling, diamond hands hold tight. Bloodbath, Ozark, BTM never fold. Red candles raining, portfolio bleeding out. Paper hands screaming, diamond hands never doubt. Block reward confirmed, hash rate climbing still. Bloodbath temporary, BTM got the wheel. Grandfather said hold through the coldest winter night. Bloodbath always fades, diamond hands always right. Squirrel Master chicken deck screener, every pair red. Liquidity drying up, order books nearly dead. Market makers pulling out, volatility spiking high. Bloodbath taking everything from low to sky. But Bitcoin mining never stop through every crash. 256 confirmed accumulating every hash. Having cycle coming, scarcity running tight. Bloodbath always. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live streams. Sorry, bros. Sorry for the late stream. I was up very late last night, playing around with the CMP. You can hear it in my voice. Yesterday was a insane day. I've been nonstop working on trying to get this 170HX stuff working, and boy, oh boy, it is absolutely insane. Just short story, the CMP unlocker came out it came out like last month, but somebody made a GitHub for it, so technically like 3 days ago roughly, a package to run it on Linux. There's so many things. At the end of the day, I don't think nothing is, how do I say it? It's not perfect, obviously. It's not an easy thing to implement. There's a lot of errors happening. There's a lot of everything. It's not like everything is not perfect yet. So this just came out, so we're gonna expect, like, we were able to get one of my 10 gigabyte 170HXs to unlock. We actually got it unlocked to 80 gigabytes. Okay.
I know, just to clarify, I know some people have, you know, reservations. Red Panda, how does a 178X have, you know, this much VRAM? Well, it's technically an A100. Okay. And so what has happened is that because the HBM2 memory is on the GPU die, okay, I know people have opened up these cards and, you know, they're like, where's the memory? Where's the memory chips? Well, it's on the 178X, the GPU die, because it's HBM2, similar to like the Radeon 7s, you know, that kind of thing. So it's incredible. We got Llama to benchmark at 80 gigabyte, but it wasn't stable, obviously. Okay, 80 gigabyte wasn't stable on it. 40 gig seems to be stable. Seems to be, not quite. At least on the 178X that I've been testing. Mr. Swamp 7 and I've been testing. Thank you to Mr. Swamp 7. We're literally like he's going nuts on it because he's like, Red Panda, I want to buy all the 178Xs. I'm like, dude. He went ahead and bought like 16 yesterday. So all these sales are actually him. If you guys see all these sales, I think majority of them are are him. It's so fun. I just laughing like, dude, I'll just give you access. And he's playing around. So we're actually gonna test out the 8 gigabyte later today. 8 gigabyte card. Some people, IotaPie and Yeti, they're both here in the chat. You guys are also testing. And Yeti, you need a GitHub username so I can add you. Yeti. Okay, Yeti, hold on. Signing in. Yeti, hold on. Can I just create an account? Yeah, create an account. Hold on. Yeti. Guys, hold on one second. Email. RedPandaMining.com. Sorry, I need to create a GitHub account. I thought I had one, but I don't have one. So, one sec. GitHub Copilot? Nope, definitely not. Confirm your email address. Okay, hold on. I need to get a code. Yeti, and IotaPie. Which 178X have you guys been running? Testing 10 gigabyte or 8 gigabyte? Yeah. We were able to get the Llama benchmark to run on 40 gigabyte successfully. Okay, please verify. Yeti, it's coming. Hold on. Yeti here. Yeti, RedPandaMining. Yeti, RedPandaMining. Dude, somebody bought one yesterday for $1,100. So, man, if this GPU, if people like Yeti, people like for full Rock Coco and Arabelle. Okay, so here you guys can look at this. Here's the GitHubs for these CMP unlockers, and Yeti is also working on one right now. So it's Yeti added. Okay, Yeti, can I get to it now? Let's see. Nope, 404. This page is not what you're looking for. No, Yeti. Yep, no, Yeti. I think I'm still. Oh, it says I have to sign in. Oh, hold on, I'm not signed in. Ah, wait. Why did it kick me out? It kicked me out. GitHub kicked me out. Hold on, I need to log in. Accept invitation. Ah, there we go. Okay, there. All right, I'm in now. Yeti, I'm in. Sorry. That's my fault. Okay, so Yeti, you just okay, so apparently Yeti, you have one that basically tests the memory straps. Is that what I understand? So there's like a bunch of memory straps and also different NVIDIA drivers that you've been testing. We've been testing too. And there was like, you need the open NVIDIA driver to do it. And we've been doing Ubuntu server 2404.4. 0.4, yeah, 2404, yeah. So, requirements. You said you have the NVIDIA open version 580.159.04. Okay, 159. Okay. I don't know if we've been testing that one. We've all been testing different NVIDIA drivers. I don't buy multiple cards is the issue right now. It's a timing issue, and Hive is not helping. I don't buy right. Yeah, we've been testing the it's going through Mr. Swamp 7. He created something in which it's actually testing each of the memory straps. And but the crappy thing is once it's done doing its test, like if we did the llama benchmark, or if the NVIDIA driver crashes, then it loses its unlock and you have to redo it again or something. I don't know. It's weird. I'm sure somebody's gonna come out with something. Oh, Wild Rig Miner. Okay, so I totally forgot about it, but for Wild Rig Miner, for Pearl mining. Okay, so what I've been talking about is all for like AI, actual like AI stuff. But Wild Rig Miner updated their miner, not yesterday, no, not today, but yesterday. They enabled default SM80 kernel for the CMP178X, so it unlocks the GPUs. Should hash full at full speed now. So the 178X can mine at 160 terahash on Pearl. So that makes the 178X, I think, pretty amazing for Pearl mining, which I don't think hashrate.no doesn't have the 178X on here anymore. Anyway, so if we go to currency, if we go to Pearl, that means the 178X is actually amazing. Calculator, here we go. So 178X can now go to like 160 terahash at 200 watts. So it is now, I mean, it's not making anything crazy, but at my 8 cents, or no, I'm at like 8 point something now. Power cost went up, by the way, for me. Revenue is $1.62 on Pearl, so 4.88 Pearl a day on a single 178X. So anyone that's got a lot of 178Xs like I do, I got 140 of these things, and I have 60 of them in boxes right now, not installed. I do have one gentleman that's renting all of them. I plan on, once all of this is all working well and stable, if we can get 40 or 80 gigabyte unlocked on these, you know, reliable, like stable, then I'll talk to the gentleman and see what he wants to see, if we can update all of them, and if it'll work. It actually unlocks the compute. From what I've seen, it's like 8 to 32 times more performance for AI. So the 178X, even though it's which I think the PCIe lane is actually can be unlocked to X4, fortunately, not X1 but X4. So I don't know. Jackson Digital, this news is really cool. Maybe 100-210 next. Yeah, Jackson Digital, maybe. Yeah, the 100-210 has HBM2 as well. I know that those have actually been unlocked to like V100s before. But I don't know about if there was extra memory on those as well. So Pearl's hash rate is climbing, obviously, because of this news. So there are people who have, you know, okay, Pearl's hash rate did climb considerably over the past couple days. Yep, it did. That's not me. Okay, don't blame me. I didn't make a video. I'm still, you know what? Next week, I'm not even gonna like acknowledge or make a videos. I'm just doing this live stream because I know some people were asking, but I'm not gonna actively make a video until things are actually working sustainably and it's able to be efficient, and not efficient, but like it actually works and stable. That's what I want to get at before I make any video. I know a lot of people are asking, Red Panda, how do you get it installed, all that. I'm telling you right now, there's so many different ways to install it, and there's so many different kernels and NVIDIA drivers, and like it's not set in stone yet. So I can't make anything. I know Yeti's in the chat. Yeti's already making he's already making something here, and so it's gonna come out, I think, pretty soon. It's gonna be a lot of testing. Yeti sent you a Discord link. Yeti, you need to go to your notification. That's the file you should test. It will check each bank of memory, disable anything unstable. Yeti, nice. Okay, nice. Yeti, let me log in here. Here. Okay, this is actually, we also Mr. Swamp 7, he also created something similar. I don't know if it disabled it, but he also made something similar, testing each of the yeah. So the 178Xs, the banks, Yeti, there's 5 banks in the 10 gigabyte one, right? 5 memory banks. Where is this here? I need the, where is it here? Where the hell did it go? This is the research gate. This is where the heck is it? Where the heck is it? Guys, yesterday has been just a gong show. Dude, I had like 5 coffees. It's still really immature. Yeah. Oh, Midas Mining. What's up, man? Midas Mining. Good to see you, man. Total crypto mining. You get all the blame by default. Yeah. Correct. Computer's easy. Unlocking mem to 8 gig on the models. That's the struggle. Right. I don't know anything. We haven't tried the 8 gig. We haven't tried the 8 gigabyte cards yet. We've only been playing around with the 10 gig. I've been told. Yeti, have you seen that the 8 gigabyte can actually unlock better Silicon Lottery wise than the 10 gig? Because the 8 gigabyte the banks or Silicon Lottery, I don't know. It's much easier to access. I don't know. That's what I've been told. You let me know. I don't know. Is the 8 gigabyte 178X actually going to be better to unlock versus the 10 gig at this point in time? You let me know. Yeti, for compute, yes. Okay, for the 8 gigabyte. Okay, so 8 gigabyte card is actually going to be better. Okay. Quick hash, can they run on Pearl? Yes. Wild Rig Miner and some other miner, I think SRB Miner already came out with okay, the thing about Wild Rig Miner, yesterday they came out with the 178X unlock, so you don't need to do anything special. Wild Rig Miner will already unlock the GPU. You do not need to install, for mining wise, okay, not for AI, but for mining, Wild Rig Miner has already has it there. Idapie, 8 gigabyte is not playing nicely. Oh. The problem is 8 gigabyte are the worst of the worst. GA100 bin dies. Okay, so 8 gigabyte is not better. So the 10 gigabyte are more sought after. Hence somebody freaking bought someone bought a 10 gigabyte CMB 178X 10 gigabyte for 1100 yesterday. Dude, July 14th. Look at this. July 14th, someone bought one for $205. And freaking couple days later, it's now 1100. It's just wild, man. Just wild. Absolutely wild. Like another one sold for 320. 205. Not many sold before that, but now, yeah, there's been a lot of 8 gigabyte ones sold for 588. Okay. Midas says 8 gigabyte models A140 gig, 10 gig models A180 gigabyte, 80 gig refresh. Okay, nice. 10 gigabytes are the easiest ones to unlock for sure. Okay, perfect. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, because half of my 178Xs are 10 gigabyte cards. So thank God. I'm happy about that. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Snark's Domain. I tried to get some 178Xs 2 days ago for 330 CAD piece on Alibaba, but there weren't any left. They had some at 650 each though, right? Snark's Domain. So apparently China had all this information and stuff beforehand, so that's why they're probably China was selling these like crazy, buying them like crazy beforehand, and now China is selling them on eBay for 600 or something. So yeah, it's interesting, man. It's everything is still ongoing, right? We're still finding out some new things. Reddit on the local large language model subreddit, also on there, like PSA, NVIDIA CMP 170x full computer memory, 80 gigabyte may be unlockable via exploit. So this is where the news, where I found on Reddit, a lot of people were responding like, holy crap, we're gonna buy all the 178Xs now. And some people were able to buy some for 200 bucks, 300 bucks before it went up. And so this is why the demand and prices have been going up for the 178X, which is just crazy. Techman, are you gonna put these in the server room soon? Techman, I actually already have a server up with one of my gigabyte servers with the 178X inside right now. We're testing 110 gig right now. We've been doing it all day yesterday. We've been doing it all day yesterday. IotaPie says these will be at least 5K cards when everything becomes settled. Okay, if I have 140 of them right now, if I can sell them for $5 grand each at 700, that's about 700K US. If I could sell my cards for $5 grand each, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Okay, you know, who was the person who called me out? Was it J-Rod or J Styles? J-Rod or J Styles? I think it was J-Rod. J-Rod, if you're here, you laughed at me for trading my 3070s. Okay, if you guys don't remember, I traded all my 3070s to 178Xs. I traded 144 3070s. I had 144 3070s, and I traded them for 120 178Xs. A lot of you guys were laughing at me when Pearl came out, and the 3070s was actually better for a month or two on Pearl mining. But now that the 178X this all came out, I'm just laughing now. I'm just laughing. So rubbing it in to those people who thought my trade for the 3070s to 178Xs was a bad deal. Now I'm laughing. I'm laughing. This is Red Panda's Bitcoin block. Yes, Gem 9424. Yeah, exactly. Max, what's up, man? Max Voltage. And has anyone verified the VRAM chips on the board? Max, okay, from what I understand, Max, they're in banks. So I don't know how many five banks on a 80 on a 10 gig 178X. So it's technically 80 gigabytes of VRAM on the GPU die. So yeah, I don't know how exactly how much RAM is on each bank. Yeti says 5 banks on 10 gig, but how much RAM is in each bank? I guess you just do the math. 80 gigabyte divided by 5 divided by 80. Is that how it works? But apparently these GPUs they already had the RAM in them. It's just they weren't unlocked, or NVIDIA locked them. Right? They locked them to the people who bought them. So interesting. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. I can't believe it. Like when Swamp 7, he's been helping me yesterday. He's been doing it all yesterday. We were playing around. He got Llama Benchmark to work at 40 gig. Oh, sorry. He even got it to work at 80 gig. Okay. He got it to work at 80 gig. It wasn't stable though. Okay, but it actually did work at one point. 80 gig model was able to load on the 178X. 80 freaking gigabytes. It's just wild. It's just so wild. So if this becomes more and more, if things start getting more and more fine-tuned, like Mr. Yeti, Yeti's in the chat right now. Midas, I see Midas, you're on here too. Midas, yeah, contribute. You guys are working on this right now. So the CMP unlocker for the 178X here. You guys have your own GitHub. I don't think it's released yet to the public, right? It's just refined testing. Yeti, Tactical Squid, IotaPie, and Zapirate. Love it, love it, love it. Zapirate. Requirements. Yeah, NVIDIA. I need NVIDIA open version 580 159. Dude, we're trying so many different. We're trying so many different. We're trying so many different NVIDIA drivers, and and people are saying that NVIDIA might take down these drivers. So everybody, you guys gotta download these drivers before NVIDIA could take them down potentially. So everyone needs to download them right now. I've been like trying to go through on my computer in my basement and downloading everything before potentially NVIDIA takes down these NVIDIA open drivers. I don't know, for the 178X. 16 gigabyte per stack. Okay, Yeti, thank you. Thank you. Smokey Dan, so I guess we did make money GPU mining while by hoarding hardware. Dude, the amount of times since I procrastinate, you guys know, like I'm like a heavy procrastinator, or I hoard hardware. Like I hoard GPUs. And this is actually one of the, probably maybe the second or third time where holding the GPU for me, it actually worked out. I've done plenty of like ASIC holding, like ASICs. Like I've held a Z15 Pro. I sold it for 10K, right? That when they were like selling, when they were like $500, nobody was buying them. Then I sold one for 10K back in December. So similar idea. The 178X now is that story. It's that this is happening, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I did not expect this to happen. Actually 2 months ago, I was invited to a private Discord channel for unlocking the 178X. So I did have this knowledge beforehand, but I did not think it was possible. But now it's come out, and yeah, it's hindsight. I should have bought more, and I did have a chance to buy more at like $120 or something, and I should have bought a whole bunch like a couple months ago. And I was just like, man, should have done it. Anyway, hindsight. So Midas, consider yields. You can't easily desolder bad HBM stacks. Right, of course not. Yeah, yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's not easy. You can't do that. Yeah, on the GPU die, you would ruin the whole thing. This is why you see Chinese sellers selling the A100 40 gig cards with 64 gig enabled. Yeah, Midas, right? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. They probably are all 80 gigabyte and then lower binned equal different cards, right? Yeah, so each, not all the 10 gigabyte cards are going to be able to be unlocked, and that's why these cards are going to be 5K. You're going to be able to run really large models at home. Yeah, IdlePie, exactly. Now you guys know why NVIDIA was so against open source for so long, right? Gem9424, yep. Hence why the driver, open NVIDIA driver, yep. Download them, everyone in this chat. Download these drivers as much as you can before they are potentially going to be taken offline. Squirrel, are you still on vacation? Yusuf Butts, what's that? Rumor is Fable 5 user to help figure out all this out. Old school Playcom. I mean, we're using AI to figure this out. So, yeah. Now you guys, I still have 18 kits of GDR5 RAM. Oh, Andrew Jones. Jesus, man. Hyper hashtag. Is the guy who is renting all your cards cool with canceling contract? We're not canceling yet. I'm not canceling. I haven't talked to him yet. I haven't done anything. Currently, I'm actually still breaking even. If I were to compare Pearl mining versus the contract I have with him, I don't have any contract. We haven't written anything down, so it's just verbal. Yeah, it's nothing set in stone, but not like I'm gonna cancel on him. But in terms of Pearl mining, I'm actually still breaking even, considering, because he's using not 200 watts. He's using like 120 watts. So I'm using less power, and he's paying me, if I did the math, it's pretty much the same. I'm earning the same if I were to Pearl mine at this point. Smokey Dad, I bet the company is pissed about that swap deal. I messaged them. I sent them a screenshot of this, of the CMP 100 10 gigabyte selling for $1,100 yesterday. They didn't respond. I don't think they're not gonna be mad at me. I'm just joking, but you know, I'm curious. I was asking them if they have 178Xs. Yeah. Let's see. Yeti, I have a backup of the drivers. Okay, perfect. Gladly host the drivers if need be. Yeti, perfect. Yeti, you should have a on your website a repository of all the drivers. Dude, that would actually be amazing. Yeti, you should do that. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. Yeti, what is tell us where you're at this point with your unlocker. Right now you said okay, so you have basically you have you said it will go through each bank of memory and disable anything unstable. Okay, so it's going to it's fine-tuning. Okay, so you're just fine-tuning the each GPU. Yeti, have you my 10 gig shows as 80 gigabyte, but only 60 gigabyte is stable. Okay. So you've noticed that some of them, not all the 178Xs, you're gonna have some banks that aren't good. Some of them maybe you can get 80, some of you get 60, some of you can get 40. So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of variance. So how do you have the software? Say you had 10 of these in one rig, Yeti. Will your software, or potentially down the road, you're going to have it so each the unlock is going to remember each GPU's VRAM, each strap? Is it going to figure that out? And then how do you translate that over to, let's say, you know, maybe Vast or in any of these AI platforms? Do you think it will be easily translatable to the platforms? Because if these 178Xs can work on Vast, holy crap, that would be insane. That would be so crazy. Clone Quebec says you shouldn't touch the VRAM unlock until it's proven to be clean. There are unlocks out there that use proprietary NVIDIA code that are completely illegal. Wait for a clean, legal version. I feel like anybody doing anything right now isn't legal. Yeti, that's what we're working on. Yes, it will work with multi GPU. Okay, nice. Yeti, 1000% silicon lottery. Okay. So funny, man. So funny. Exactly. It keeps a .config file on the machine. Okay, perfect. But Yeti, did you also figure out in which the driver, I don't know, we had the issue of the driver, like you had to reinstall it every time, or it was an issue with maybe never mind, maybe that's not an issue. Jem says legal, you own it, you can do whatever you want with it. Yeah. Yeti, exactly. You could have them run before anything else. Okay, I see. Nice. Scheids, what's up, man? Scheids, how many 178Xs do you have? Tell me you have some. Tell me. I think you do. Scheids, you must have some. You must have some. Hold on, what time is it? Okay, guys, I gotta go in about 10 minutes. I have family coming over. So just consensus, I will keep you guys updated. I am actively working on this with multiple people. Mr. Yeti in the chat, Mr. Swamp7, I don't think he's here, he's busy. IotaPie, I talked with you. Midas, I haven't talked with you. Guys, I think we should just have a group chat in Discord, and then we can just all like we can all just Yeti, IotaPie, we need to have our group chat. We should just have a group chat, because I'm like talking with like 10 people at the same time. IotaPie, Vast isn't that amazing because you're locked at PCIe 2 X4. Anything more, you're gonna need hardware mod. IotaPie, right. But It's yeah, right, because loading the model onto the GPU is the hindrance there, is the problem. But once the model's on the GPU, technically it's not, I mean, X4 should still be fine, right? I mean, the information or anything that's coming out for that in terms of if it's running in parallel, this is what I'm told. I'm not smart, I'm not an expert, but if the GPUs are gonna run in parallelism or whatever it's called, GPU parallelism for large language modeling, is that feasible? I don't know. Is X4 speeds okay? Hey, Smokey Dan, you just mentioning the workout when you were in a workout test. Smokey Dan, god damn it, Smokey Dan. Midas, multi-GPU will starve without the extra PCIe and bandwidth. Right. Yeah, yeah, oh, right, for sure. At X4, it's gonna be yeah, no, I mean, it'll starve probably when it's loading the model onto the VRAM. But I'm assuming. But I've been told, and again, you can clarify, once the model is loaded onto the VRAM, it's not going to use much bandwidth after that. The main point of having the bandwidth is loading it onto the VRAM. Once it's there, it's okay, but that's just, don't quote me on that. That's just what I've been told. If you think that's not true, I guess it depends. It depends. There's a lot of, totally depends. Adam 11 Jansen, is this 10 gigabyte version or for both? You're gonna get better, like, from what Yeti just said in the chat. He said that the 10 gigabyte version is going to be better, silicon lottery wise, versus the 8 gigabyte. So the 8 gigabyte cards are still going to be able to do it, but I don't think at a not at 40, so maybe sometimes at 40 gigabyte, but the 10 gigabyte cards are going to be the ones that are sought after because they can do higher than, sometimes depending on silicon lottery, is higher than 40 gigabyte VRAM. So people just tuning in, the Wild Rig Miner is supported already. You actually don't need to do anything funky. So the Wild Rig Miner, if you want to mine Pearl with your 178Xs, they already natively unlock it already to mine at full hash speed, which is I think 150 to 170. I think I saw somebody running 170 terahash on a 178X. So that's pretty much at 200 watts. So that means that's pretty much beating a I think a 5080. 5080 can do, no, 5080 can do 187 terahash at 249 watts. So actually, the 178X is going to be a bit more efficient than a RTX 5080. Actually, it's probably going to be more efficient than a 5090, actually. Oh, well, 5090 can do like 300 terahash, but at like 510 watts. So, yeah, the 178X can do 160 at 200. So if we just do watt per hash, 200 divided by 160, it's going to be 1.25 hash per watt versus 5090 will be 510 divided by 309. 1.65 watt per hash. So the 178X is 0.04 watt per hash more efficient than the freaking 5090. Insane. Absolutely insane. The 178X is king for Pearl mining now. Yeah, the 178X is king. It's back on top. More efficient than the 50 series GPUs for Pearl mining. Absolutely insane. Just insane. Just insane. What am I doing here? I need to go downstairs. I need to set up all my ones. I have 60 of them in boxes. I need to take them all out. I need to install them in my Octaminers, and I need to get them mining, because what am I doing? What am I doing? Damn, my IQ might be too low to be here. Stay true mining. Same. Trust me. Yesterday, I had 5 coffees yesterday. I have been in the weeds with Mr. Swamp 7 and also Yeti's been sending me stuff. Yeti is actively working on something right now on it to make this more refined. He's making it more refined, making it work better, and testing memory straps, all that stuff. Iota Pi, guys, Iota Pi, Matt, Yeti, we need to make our freaking group chat. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I got family coming. I want to continue to talk about this more, but I feel like, you know what? I shouldn't release any videos next week. I just want to focus on this because this is a revolutionary unlock that is just insane. Because the fact that I have like 150, 160 of these GPUs, I need to figure this. I need to figure this out. Crypto Clutch, put me in that group chat, please. I have several CMPs, and I can help test. Okay, Crypto Clutch, yeah, sounds good. Kara Hang, Pronto, RPM, yeah, I know. Guys, I need time, and plus, I have so many kid things. I have to take my kid swimming, and he's got a couple of birthdays to go to, so I'm just gonna be busy. I'm like busy all this weekend, but like I need to focus on this because this is insane, man. I've like. If these cards can actively be sustainable and unlock at 40 or 80 gigabytes sustainably, stably, this GPU is gonna go to $2,000 to $3,000 to $4,000, which is because higher VRAM GPUs. The VRAM is where the GPU cost is. That's why people price them so high for like RTX Pro 6000s. If this comes out, and I'm not saying, because they're also going to be gimped at like X4 PCIe lanes, right? They're not going to be like X8 or X16. So there's going to be some price disparity, there's going to be some changes between other GPUs out there, V100s, V100, 32 gigabyte. I just bought a bunch of these V100 60 gigabyte cards. And then 3 days later, freaking the unlock for the 170HX has come out, and I'm just like, bro, I just bought these V100s for a couple $100 each, and now the 170HX has come out. So like, dang it, I wish I just waited like another week before buying those. But anyway, yeah, what a funny dude. This is a wild timeline that we live in. Okay, you know what's funny? Those 3070s that I traded for my 170HXs, like, I don't know if you guys know the story here. Okay, after the story, I really gotta go. So I had Caspa miners, right? You guys know I had like the KS3s, I had some KS2s, KS3Ms. I traded 5 of those machines for 3070s, I think. There's the IB-Link IB-Link Caspa. I traded a bunch of Caspa miners to my buddy who had 3070s. So I got back almost 120. I got 144. I had 144 3070s. Then a couple months later, or longer than that, I traded with BitPro IT. I traded 144 3070s for 120 170HXs. And then a year later, I bought 48 or 60 more 170HXs. So I think I have a total of 160 170HXs now. So I've just been trading up to these 170HXs, and now the timeline is where it's just so wild. The timeline is just crazy. What's happened with what has happened for me upgrading to these GPUs, and now they're able to be used for AI, and now they're the king of Pearl mining because they're unlocked. It's just it's just so crazy. Okay, Smokey Dan, if this proves saying that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. When hoarding pays off better than mining and renting. Yeah, I mean, more often than not, holding the hardware, holding the silicon has actually been better for me versus majority of the time mining, especially spec mining. Okay. All right. Peace out, bros. Peace out. Peace out. I'll see you guys later. So the 178 is slightly better on Pearl than a 4090 gigahash per watt. EG0911. It's, if you do the math, I just did the math, it's more efficient than a 5090. So if you do 160 divided, no, if you do 200 watts divided by 160 terahash, that's what the 178X can do now after the unlock. It's a 1.25 watt per hash. So what does a 5090 get on, what do you, does anyone mine Pearl on their 5090? Does anyone mine Pearl on a 5090? Like, what does a 5090 do on Pearl? Like 309 I saw 309, but what is anyone have a 5090? Can someone tell me the numbers? Max says 360 terahash. Okay, Max says 360 terahash. Max, at what power? What power? Andrew Jones. RPM is an inside guy. Andrew Jones. Quiet. Max, what power? Luke says 309 to see. Max says 575 watt. Okay, that's at like max TDP though. Jason says 350 at 530. Okay, so if we do 530 watts divided by 350 terahash, that's a 1.51. So the 178X is 1.25 watt per hash. So the 178X is 0.25 watt more efficient than the 178X. Yeah. Yeti says secretly RedPandaMining is an NVIDIA employee. I wish. And if I had like stock options with NVIDIA, dude, I'd be out of here. Okay, I would be out of here. EG says 4090 does 270 at 375. Okay, so 375 divided by 270. So watt per hash is 3.18. So, oh, the 4090 is more efficient than the 5090 on Pearl. Interesting. But anyway, so the 4090 does 1.38. The 178X is the 1.25. So the 178X is still a little bit more efficient. Okay, I gotta go, guys. I gotta shower. I gotta go. People are coming. Family's coming. Wife is yelling at me. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a great day. Appreciate you guys. Well, once anything updates, Yeti, everybody that we're working on this, I will keep you guys updated and show you guys some stuff. I was gonna show some stuff today, but I lost my remote access to it because the VLAN is yeah, I didn't have time to change them. Whatever. Okay, peace out, bros. Peace out. You guys have a great day. Have a great day. Appreciate you guys. Peace.
Squirrel mouth. BTM. Country Tale Entertainment. Every chart red. Every digging crime. Bloodbath.
Smash that like.
Woke up this morning, every chart bleeding red. The gen check this portfolio, almost fell out of bed. Bitcoin down 40, altcoins down 75. Paper in hands already selling, barely staying alive. Dick screener, already candles, volume through the flow. Degens panic dumping, couldn't take it anymore. Squirrel master watching cold, diamond hands locked tight. Bloodbath in the market, BTM never fright. Cold storage sealed, private keys untouched. Bloodbath happened, BTM never selling much. Bloodbath, BTM, every chart in the red. Bloodbath, CTE, Degens filled with dread. Paper hands sell it. Diamond hands hold tight. Bloodbath, Ozark, BTM never fold. Never fold. Terra Luna 0 FTX took the risk. 3 arrows capital failed every single test. Celsius froze the wallets, Voyager went dark. Bloodbath consuming everything from close to far. Degens bought the top and now they selling the bottom. Paper hands never learning, every cycle forgotten. Squirrel master watching receipts, been here before. Bloodbath always temporary, BTM knew the scope shot. 256 still running, hash rate never drop. Amp miner on the rack, bloodbath never stopped it. Bloodbath. BTM, every chart in the red. Bloodbath. CTE, Degens filled with dread. Paper hands selling. Diamond hands hold. Bloodbath. BTM never fold. Red candles raining, portfolio bleeding out. Paper hands screaming, diamond hands never doubt. Block reward confirmed, hash rate climbing still. Bloodbath temporary, BTM got the wheel. Grandfather said hold through the coldest winter night. Bloodbath always fades, diamond hands always right. Squirrel master checking deck, screener every pair red. Liquidity drying up, order books nearly dead. Market makers pulling out, volatility spiking high. Bloodbath taking everything from low to sky. But Bitcoin mining never stopped through every crash. 256 confirmed accumulating every hash. Having cycle coming, scarcity running tight. Bloodbath always ends when diamond hands hold right. RPM bath, water dripping while the market bleeds. BTM operations running, planting future seeds. Bloodbath, BTM, every chart in the red.